right, as a defender, it's very important for you to be able to recover the ball for your team so you can start the attack. And today we've got 5 of the best ways for you to do just that without literally killing the attacker. All right, so the most basic way to tackle, most of you guys should have been taught this, but I realize that some of you guys may never have been taught how to properly tackle. So we're gonna go through that right now, real quick. This is your most basic tackle. You should be going in, obviously not with your toe, okay, unless you're just trying to poke the ball away. But if you know it's gonna be a 50-50 tackle, and that's what we're talking about now, then right here, this is a safe part for you to hit the ball. Not them, but the ball. So when you come in, we would lock right there. So right there, that's a tackle, all right? Now, in order to win the tackle, you're hopefully gonna wanna throw a little bit of body into that thrust, because if you just attack with, I lean back, go this, I'm exposing my knee, my ankle, all this stuff. So lock your ankle, come in, and when we hit, like that, all right? So you should hear that sound. Anything else is not gonna be good. As you start to realize that you want to take the ball away from the attacker and give yourself a little bit of an edge, guys start to do different things and the game evolves. If I was about to go into a 50-50 tackle, instead of going in the normal way, to give myself an advantage, I might come in like this. Now, notice that he's protecting himself and I'm not trying to injure him by going over the ball. Technically, it's dangerous just because my cleats are showing, but it still happens within the game. You're still going to be able to get away with it. And everybody is doing it, so you need to be aware, all right? So instead of coming in normal to give myself an advantage, I can go like this. Now, I have a way better, more firm grasp on the ball and the area than he would just coming in like that. It's gonna be real hard for him to move me, and I'm not even hardly pressing the ball, okay? So as you guys can see, that's something you can be aware of. If you can get there a split second before him, and get that in there, no chance, you've won that. Now this one is gonna be incredibly important for every single player on the field. Doesn't matter what position or where you play on the field. If you can figure out how to put your body in between the man and the ball, then you have won the tackle without ever having to really get yourself into any sort of trouble with your legs and your feet and all that stuff. So if there's about to be a tackle and I can somehow step over the ball like this, now I've put myself in position, right? You could have, of course, come in with your foot like that and all that stuff, but if I know that I can beat him there, look at how I step over the ball like this, giving myself position. Now he can still, you gotta turn and then take control of the ball. Now the same would go if he had the ball, and we've shown this before, and he were to take a touch, just take a little out, now I step in like this. I didn't have to tackle and I get control of the ball, which is what you really want. There's gonna be a time to come in, slide, smack the guy and do all that. But there's also a way for you to just get the ball without having to be in any danger at all, and that was that. All right, guys, so point 4, that's slide tackling, okay? It's something that's very, very important in the game. For all you defenders, you've got to know how to slide and when to slide. So if you're gonna slide, you've got to pick the right time, because there's a time, if the defender or if the attacker is this far away now and he's starting to get away from me, one more touch would mean he's completely by me. Then that means right now I've either got to slide in like this with the outside of my foot so I can take that tackle in there, hopefully getting part of the ball and part of the man, or I slide in like this, come right back here. So remember, the attacker is starting to get away from you like this, and he's a little bit further. Right there, your last chance is to slide, because this is gonna get you a yellow card most likely. You don't necessarily wanna do that, okay? So there's also, of course, if the ball's right here, the attacker is scooting just a little back. If the attacker and I are almost equal distances away, and he's been sprinting, and there's a chance that I think I can get there, well, I think I come in and slide like this, of course, to block his way. That's it. Sliding and the entire reasoning behind it isn't always just to crush a guy and all those things. This is a more technical way to slide. It's a way that's gonna keep you away from fouling players. All right, guys, this last one is slightly controversial, but everybody does it. Pros do it all the time, and if you wanna know how to get away with it, then you gotta listen up, all right? So this is the 2-foot tackle. What's gonna happen here, of course, is that it's notorious for getting guys red cards. This is what guys do when they're mad and pissed off during a game. Guys have probably seen it, and many of you have probably done it. If you go into a tackle with 2 feet and you go over the ball, you are gonna get a red card. You're gonna hurt somebody, okay? So this is not what you wanna do. But 2-foot tackles still do happen, and this is how you do them to win the ball. Because I'm able to go in with all of my weight, with 2 feet, I can put all my momentum forward. The other guy who's just put 1 foot in, he's probably, if he's smart, he knows to put his foot in and maybe get out. If I'm a defender that's known for going in with 2 feet and I'm getting away with it and the referee's not calling it, they're gonna keep doing it. So that's something to know. When I come in like this, look how much more power I have than him. I'm able to push and all that stuff. It's not something you're gonna be able to do every time, but if there's a 50-50 tackle and 2 guys in between the ball, that's something that you just might wanna do, all right? All right, guys, that's the vid. Make sure to leave us a like, comment down below, subscribe. Please click that bell notification button. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Go ahead and check out our Vine. Follow us on MySpace. And please, please, please check out our Blockbuster Premium. As well, you can find us at Kinko's, Kmart, Walmart. We've started a new thing with Target. Can't quite disclose. All right, anyway, though, we will see you guys later. Peace.
Do re mi fa sol la hit is GOLUREMI'S.